Love the way it glows under there. Man, these are just so cool. All right, welcome to part 2 of the Steampunk Steamboat build from the Lumibricks set. If you're just joining me, I'm SM Campbell. You can call me Seth. I am an author of dark fantasies, gothic romance, and I'm also querying a steampunk book for kids. And so I was very excited when I found out that Lumibricks had steampunk themes. This is my first Lumibricks set, and it's my first bricks set as an adult. Make sure you go back and watch the first video. We're getting into the base of the steamboat here. I have the lights plugged in and they are working and they look fantastic. So we're gonna keep going on this tonight. So like the last video, I'm gonna go into time lapse here. I'm gonna put some pieces together and then I'll kind of show off where we're at. But I also wanna hear from you. If you wanna see me actually put some of this together without the time lapse, please let me know in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get into it a little bit.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go.
All right, so we have a second side of the boat done. So we're gonna install that here on the edge. First thing we have to do is you have all these little LED cables that are running through a track in the center of this. So they have these special pieces that the cables can run through. You gotta be really careful not to snap them in the wrong spot like I almost did the other night. But then once those are run through, so we've got a red piece here. That's where our cable is going to run through, and it's going to connect to this white piece that is kind of our main switchboard, and that is what will turn on the lights. So we're going to slide that into the red here and get that kind of locked in place, and then once that is in place, then we can secure that with one of these black ones. First I need a couple of the extra blues and then secure that black piece in there. Now our cable is in place, it can't come through. We can attach this side piece, get that cable slid in. I've never worked with little LED cables like this on bricks before, so it's making me very nervous. All right, and the side is, and we are in place. Now we have both sides of that done. Now we can plug this one in and we'll test it out. Boom. All right, we've got 4 working lights, actually 5 because we've got our little dangler over here. Okay, let's keep going.
I got a hand real steady, look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy, I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
Okay, so we have a good portion of the front of the ship done. You can see a little bit of the detail here. I love the unique pieces that kind of mix in with some of your standard pieces. This gold front is really cool. We've tucked in that last LED bit here under the bottom. So let's plug it in because I love turning this on and seeing what it looks like. Oh, there we go. Check that out. Love the way it glows under there. Man, these are just so cool. I remember when they were coming out with like that fiber optic technology in the 90s with sets. I never got a chance to get any of those, but this kind of reminds me of that, but like the next level. I know I'm late to the game with some of these, so forgive me for acting like a little kid, but I'm in love. All right, let's keep building.
And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Okay, so we are to the part that I was warned about. I joined a Facebook page called Lumibricks Delight, and I was told to make sure not to skip the step where you build the hub here. So this is a piece that is not part of the set itself. It is mostly to help with the building portion, but I was so graciously told to not skip it. I'm not sure why you would. It's in the instructions. I wouldn't have known it was just a hub if I didn't know that from the Facebook page, but I'm a rulebooks junkie, so I wasn't going to skip it. But this slides in here like this, and so this is going to help us hold it together as we start to put the rest of the pieces on the base, because I've heard it can get a little fragile. So good advice. So if you are new to Lumibricks, definitely go join the Facebook page. I've been seeing some really cool builds there, and people are been very welcoming, and also some good advice too, like don't skip building the hub. But yeah, let's keep going with the build.
Call me a god. Call me a god.
Let's go.
Okay, and with that, we're gonna stop the build there for this video. So we've got a good portion of the front built, and now we are going to be moving on to some of the details on the front, as you can see there. Again, this is what the finished build is going to look like. But yeah, moving along, can't wait to keep getting some of the details on it. Loving how it's coming together so far. Great build, so make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to keep seeing more of these videos. And again, let me know if you'd like to see more of the time lapses, or if you want to see some more close-ups as I build some of the intricate pieces. I know that can be a little more tedious, but I want to hear from you. So let me know what you want to see in the comments. And thanks everybody, I'll see you next time.